Hello my beautiful darlings, and welcome back to yet another video by Auntie Darling. I trust you guys are doing amazing. You guys are doing well. I don't know why I want my necklace to show you. I want you guys to be some I got it just today and I am so obsessed. And I think it's finally time I hook you guys up with where I get my necklaces. You're always asking me where I get my custom necklaces, so I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna let you know, because I've not been working with them, but I just want, before I tell you guys where I get my stuff, I want to first wear it and test it out self before I can tell you guys, okay, where you can get this, where you can get, because next thing you're going to buy it and it's not the same quality. So that's why I never ever like influencing some stuff, because I just feel like they're gonna give me the right thing and then they're not gonna give you the right thing. Next thing you're fighting with me to be like, Auntie Darling, why are they selling you the right thing and we getting the, you know? So I always try to just wear the product, whatever, first before I can bring it to you guys. And I feel like I can trust this brand enough now for me to say where I get my things. So I got this necklace from them and I got my wrist whatever icy babe. So yeah, but in today's video I wanted to do a level up in your 20s videos. I always, let me tell you, as even though I don't say it or I don't comment on your, what's this, I don't comment on your is it comments? I don't comment on your comments on my YouTube videos, because in a day I'll get like maybe 600 comments on one video, and if we're being realistic, that's a bit too much for one person to be commenting on. So one thing I will definitely do is like each and every single one of them. So every time I read some of them, I would like obviously read all of the comments and I'll see, okay, what this person is saying. And then people suggest videos and do some this and that. And then one stuck with me to be like, one lady, I just forgot her name. She was just like, I love how you've made a life for yourself in your 20s. And I love how I followed your journey for so long, where you were working at the law firm, you were doing this, you were doing that. And now you're in your own house, you drive your own car, you're doing this, you're doing that. And I was just like, okay, let me just do a video to just share with you guys how I leveled up in my 20s. I'm 26, I'm 27. I'm still somewhat of a baby, but I just wanted to share with you guys how I managed to do it. Because every time, you know guys, every time I do a video, I always wanted to be in a personal standpoint, because I never want to be like, oh, so who said who? No, I wanted to be how EXO did it, how I managed to do 1, 2, 3 ABC or whatever, because I just feel like when it's from someone that you know, not necessarily know in a personal standpoint, but if it's from someone that you've grown to love, or someone that you relate to, yes, relate is the perfect word I want to use, someone that you can relate with, and someone that you feel like I feel like I can resonate with them more than anybody. So I just felt like, okay, let me take it upon myself to just do this video and share with you guys how I managed to level up in my 20s. So I wrote everything down in my beautiful glittery book. I literally, when did I get this book? I got this book last week. I told myself I'm gonna journal, but let me tell you, I'm not a fan. I think that also I'm gonna add also why I wanted to journal, but then also I realized that that is not who I am. I don't write down my problems or my things or whatever. I just go with the flow and I see how life is gonna pan out for me. But yeah, I bought this book at Mr. Price Home if anyone wants to go and get it. I don't remember the price, but that's where I got it. And I just saw the glitter and I was like, it's cute. Okay, it was cute. So that's that. But let's not waste time. Let us go straight into this video. But before we do, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends to tell their friends that we are lit this side. We are close to 60k subscribers, and I truly, from the bottom of my heart, am so thankful for all my darlings, for all the new darlings, for all the old darlings. Thank you guys so much for being with me throughout this time. I truly appreciate you guys, and I love you guys so much. But there's always time. Let's get straight into the video. So the first one is finances. Okay, when you are in your 20s, I'd like to think, obviously all of us finished, not all of us, sorry, not all of us, let me not say all of us. All of us, I I just said not all of us. Some of us. Some of us finished school when we're 18, 19, whatever, 20, whatever. And you do your first year when you're 19 years old because you finished school when you were 18. Finances, in a sense of, like I said, personal standpoint, I'm speaking for myself. I started saving when I was like 19, when I was doing my first year. I started saving, I'd say 50 Rand every single month, because I felt like it's gonna help me in the long term with things that I wanted, or maybe like something that I wanted to buy or something. But it was not like maybe say I want to buy a jean or whatever, because obviously jeans they're gonna sell out, whatever. So I told myself, let me start saving so I can teach myself and prepare myself for the future if I had to, when I start working, when I have my own house, when I have my own car, whatever. Let me start preparing myself now, because obviously in your 20s, we get like smaller amounts of money from our parents for groceries, for clothes, for whatever, for entertainment, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you were doing in your 20s. But with me, I would get money for groceries, for rent, whatever. With my groceries, it was 3 of us. We're staying in I think it was, how can I put it? It was, you know when you stay in varsity or whatever. So we would maybe say spend 500. We would be like, okay, 500. You're gonna buy this, you're gonna buy this, you're gonna buy this. And then you'd save like a 50 Rand or 100 Rand on the side, because I just feel like I said, it was going to generate whatever I'm gonna start doing in the later stage, being it's teaching me how to save. So us coming together and putting money together was nicer for me, because I would be able to spend money. I would be able to spend money on I would be able to save. English is leaving me today. I would be able to save money on the side rather than spending all of it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it prompts your mind, or it just elevates you to be like, okay, you need to start saving now in order for you to be able to do this in the future. When you start working, when you start earning a salary, when you start having your own things, as in buying your own house, whatever, if you may. So finances in your early 20s, saving, shows you and tells you how you want your life to go, how you want to start this whole thing of venturing into being an adult. And because at the end of the day, if you don't start something sooner, when you actually have to start when you're older than whatever, it's going to be a bit hard for you. Because starting to save in your 30s, yes, it's possible, but it's going to be a bit hard because you're not used to it, So starting in your 20s, it makes you get used to it, because you saving money that you can definitely use because you're still in school. You definitely can use that money, but you choose to save because you want to prepare yourself for your future self, for your future endeavors, for anything that you're going to be saving for. So saving in your 20s is so important, personally for me, because it has taught me that, and besides, anything can happen. I remember last year COVID hit. My sister pays for my sake, and that was the same time I was still working at that other place in store. I had saved, let me tell, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think I had 20K. Yeah, I had 20,000 saved up. That 20,000 lasted me, because obviously we didn't pay rent. Like the government was like, no one's gonna pay rent, whatever. So I wasn't paying rent, I wasn't doing nothing, but I went home to Nelspruit. We bought groceries. And then after the end of the 3 months, because I remember it was March, April, May, June. Yeah, I remember I came back to Johannesburg around June. When I checked my account, I had like I think it was 9K left. Yeah, 9K left. Because obviously I wanted to help my mom buy groceries for the house. It was me, her, and my son. So there's no way you're not gonna be helping out at the house. Who do you think you are? So that helped me very much. So imagine if I had not known that practice from way before, I would have nothing. I'd be going home looking at my mom in the eyes, but you're busy in Johannesburg telling her that you're working. So save as much as you can. Start with the little that you can. When you're in varsity, put 50 Rand aside. I know at the end of the year, it's going to be how much? 650? 600? I don't know. Yeah, my math's not good. Don't come for me. So it's money that you didn't have at the end of the year. So saving for me is top 2. And that's what everyone needs to be doing. Let's go to the second one. Dating. Let me tell you. Everyone every hun that I know in their 20s, whenever they date, they just feel like this is the man of their dreams. This man is the one. This man is not going to leave them. This man is meant to marry you. No, sis, no. When I had my very first breakup, that shook and rocked me. And when I say rock, that breakup rocked me. That shook and rocked me was in 2013, I think. 2015 growing up. I think it was 22 or 21. Yeah. That relationship rocked me to an extent where I was like, I just don't want men anymore. I don't want to date anymore or whatever. But it's the one that propelled me to all of the relationships that I had after that. Of course, breakups will rock you. Of course, they definitely will. But they don't hurt as much because you know that, listen, I've been through shit. Like, I've been through the absolute most. Like, in your 20s should be the time where we're rocking. We should be having fun. We should be going out with our friends. A relationship shouldn't be something that is holding you back. A relationship shouldn't be something that is you looking at it to be like, this is the man that I want to spend the rest of my life with. Yes, highly possible that could be the man that you spend your life with, because there's high school sweethearts, there's people that meet in varsity and they get married, but I don't feel like that should be the number one thing in your head when the first guy that comes to you and you're just like, yeah, this is the one that I'm supposed to marry. No, it doesn't work like that. If he's there for you, yes. If he's giving you what you want, if he's being there for you with every shape, form, whatever, yeah, you can foresee that relationship through. But if this man is gonna come and waste your time and you just crying every day and be like, yeah, maybe this is the relationship, no, don't ever let a man control your life. And by control your life, I mean in the sense of, just because he's there and you think he's the one, but he's treating you like shit, and you're just like, no, he's gonna change. They don't change. They never change. Don't ever think he's gonna change. He's not gonna change. My sister from my six, he's not gonna change. So just move on. Date. Even if it means you want to date 5 people, just date them. But always be careful. Protect yourself in the sense of, obviously, these men want to sleep with you, whatever you want to do. But yeah, protect yourself. Be safe. Just because I'm saying dating your 20s, that doesn't mean you should be reckless and going around and sleeping around with all of these men because you're so liberated. No, just don't let men waste your time in your 20s, because trust me, there's more men that can take care of you, men that can spend on you, men that can give you the whatever world that you want. Because I always saw with my whenever I got out of a relationship, in the past I've had, I think, 4 serious relationships. Whenever I got out of the first one, whenever I got out of a previous relationship and I'm on the next one, I'm like, okay, my ex never used to do this, and this is what I'd always ask for. So you see, there's always someone that is willing to do better than what your ex used to do. You know what I'm saying? With my previous other ex, my first ex, sorry, he would never communicate. And then my next boyfriend would call me. I like being smothered. I like when a man calls me 5 times a day. Listen, we busy. Yes, you busy. But that mere fact of that you call and be like, baby, are you okay? Did you eat? Did you do this? And I love acts of service. I don't care what you may be doing, but I love acts of service. And let me tell you, I'm a materialistic whore. So I don't care what anybody say about me. If you go into a store and you buy me a shoe and you're like, okay, I thought about you when I buy the shoe, I will love you until the Lord comes back. Okay? So never ever think you will never ever find another man, because you definitely will. So dating should be fun in your 20s. Don't waste your time with men that don't even matter. So yeah, your 20s should be a fun time for you to date and explore your options, explore your sexualities. Do you want to date men? Do you want to date women? Or do you want to date both? You know? So 20s is all for exploration, and I am all for it. I wished I knew this before I was like 19, 20, 21, 22, because those years were the hecticest years for me because of one particular person. But yeah, those should be your 20s. Date as much as you can, but always be careful and protect yourself. That is what I'm going to tell you about dating. And the third one is investing in yourself. But with this one, I feel like it's more for the, not later 20s, but like in your mid 20s. Because obviously you start working when you're like, because I started working when I was, how old was I? I started working when I was 20, 22, 23. And let me tell you, I was earning 5,000. Hey! Because I was doing my practicals. I was doing, what other company? I was doing my practicals. So they were like, we're going to pay you 5,000. I had to pay rent. Let me tell you. I had to pay rent. I had to pay No, Sunny was still young by then, so I didn't have to pay school fees. But I had to pay rent. You have to buy food. You have to transport to get to work. How the hell was I supposed to live off 5,000? No, you yourself. Tell me, how was I supposed to live off 5,000 rand? Like, companies exploit these graduates so much because they know that in South Africa there's no jobs at all. So they know for a fact you're not gonna say no. And let me tell you, that's when everything comes to pass. Your mental health, stress, everything's gonna come to you because you're not even making nothing. You're not happy. You're not doing nothing with your life but waking up in the morning and going to that stupid place where they give you 5,000. It boils down to how are you going to manage, and you don't. So now how are you going to invest yourself? You can't invest in yourself, so you can't, because how are you going to do it with 5,000 rand? So it was a bit difficult until I just was like, I'm done with this whole thing. I'm quitting this job and I'm going to be working for myself. I'll see how I do it. And obviously it was a flop at first, but then now it is what it is, and I'm where I am. So investing in yourself means your physical appearance, your health, your mental health, your let me just say your overall self. Let me just say that your overall self, when it comes to investing in yourself, make sure that you're healthy. Make sure that you go to the gym if you can. Make sure that you're eating healthy. You're just putting a lot of work into being a greater person, because let me tell you, if no one is going to do that for you, no one is going to do that for you. Waking up in the morning and be like, you're a beautiful girl. You look so amazing. You're going to have a great day. Small affirmations that will make you feel good about yourself is all part and parcel of investing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the next one is follow your passion when it comes to money. Doing what you love will not feel like work. I'm gonna say that again. Doing what you love will not feel like work. I wake up every morning and I beat my face and I do my hair and I stand in front of the camera, and I'm the most happiest hun in the world. Let me tell you, I'm the most happiest hun in the world because I'm doing what I love. I'm doing what brings me joy. I'm doing what people will watch and I'm just like, oh, that's me. It makes me happy, but also giving me income. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I love and it's giving me money. Imagine doing what you love and it gives you money. What? Top 2 and not 2. Let me tell you. I just told you. Top 2 and not 2. Doing what you love is the most amazing thing in the world. And I would always vouch for people. I know, guys, we in South Africa and this place does not have jobs at all. Mr. Ramaphosa is just... But our parents also play a role in us being scared to explore the choices that we want to make in terms of our careers, because me and my mom wanted me to be a teacher, and obviously that didn't happen because I don't know, some things just don't happen because the Lord has a certain path for you, and I didn't know that this would be my path, because you just don't know. But you may not know it also earlier on in your 20s. People find their path in their 40s. What's this? Alexander Wang did her first dress when she was 40. She's 72 now, and she's a world-renowned designer. So you know what I'm saying? You never ever know, but doing what you love will set you free, will set you up for life. You know what I'm saying? So it may be difficult at first, also telling your parents, Mom, I don't want to be a doctor. I want to be an actress. And your mom was like, no. But when you go for what you want to do and when you go for what you love, that's when everything's going to make sense. And they're going to have to start supporting you, because that's the path that you've chosen. And that's the path that is bringing you money, So follow your dreams in terms of your career. Let me tell you, don't let, as much as this is going to sound bad, but don't let your parents tell you what you want to do. If it so means they disown you, I'd rather than you waking up in the morning and doing a job that you don't like, that job that you don't love. Mental health. Your mental health is in the trenches. Every day you're crying. Guys, I was waking up in the morning crying. Every day of my life I had to cry because I was just like, I hate that job. So do what you love and you'll see how amazing and successful you're going to be at it. I'm going to make a prime example of who Me. Let me not look any further. I'm gonna make a prime example of me. I was at a law firm. I didn't like it, like I said, and then I was like, okay, let me see what options I can get into, until I found myself having a YouTube career and being a social media content creator. So my only means of income are strictly that. So I do what I love and it pays me. So do what you love and see the money flow. You know what I'm saying? See the money flow, see money come in, and you don't have to worry about anything but creating. So yeah, the next one is going to be move out of your hometown. I'm not even gonna sit here and stress this. People don't even stress this enough. I feel like you don't grow when you stay in the same place that you grew up like at. You don't. Let me tell you, you don't. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say whenever I go to Nelspruit, I'm happy. No. I'm not happy when I go. Not that I'm not happy when I go to Nelspruit. Obviously, my family lives there, my mom lives there. I'm not happy being there because I'm not creative when I'm there. I don't do anything when I'm there because there's absolutely nothing for you in your hometown. If you're from, even worse, and it's a small hometown, no one knows about social media, content creating, no events come to your small What events have been to Nelspruit? Please, you tell me. Has Revlon been to Nelspruit? Has Maybelline been to Nelspruit? Has I don't know. Jesus Christ, guys. There's nothing that will make you have the oomph or drive or whatever to be like, okay, I want to be something in my hometown. No, you can of course create whatever you want to create in a sense of be doing it at home. But in terms of you venturing out there and seeing other content creators and being in the mix with other content creators in a sense of you get invited to an event, you can mingle and be with them and be like, hey, can I please have a collab? Listen, now you have a collab in Nelspruit. Who must go to Nelspruit? You must be driving, So moving out of your hometown is going to give you some sort of perspective because now you're in a different space. You're going to learn more. Had I been in Nelspruit, I wouldn't know nothing about content creation. Yes, I know about YouTube, but I wouldn't know the broader parts of content creation because it would just be like, okay, then what? So leaving home is the best thing you can do because also it plays a vital part in your mental health. You grow as an individual because now you're alone. You're fending for yourself. You need to know, okay, fine, I need to make money. I need to make this. I need to make that. So moving out of your hometown will be the most amazing thing you ever do for yourself. Let me tell you now, for free will be the most amazing thing you ever do for yourself. Sorry. The next one is physical appearance. I am such a vain human being. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. I am vain. Like I said, I like materialistic things, honey. If you're all about the material, and give it to me. I don't care what anybody says. I am vain because I just feel like those things make me happy and they make me who I am. Physical appearance. Recently, I don't know if you guys, well, not everybody follows me on social media, but for those that follow me on Instagram and on Twitter or whatever, I recently got not my nose done, but I had a non-surgical procedure, which is, I don't know if you guys can see it now, but let me give you a side profile. I got my nose done. I got a nose bridge. Let me tell you, my confidence went from, it wasn't 0. It was maybe a 10 out of 100. My confidence went from a 10 to 1,000. It shot right out of that thing and I don't know what happened. I am 10 times more confident, comfortable. My self-esteem just shot up. I can look at a person. My friends know this. I would never look at a person and make sure and so and speak to them because I feel like they're looking straight at my nose. I don't know if that's making sense. And my thing is, my nose, I felt was the first point of contact. Obviously, when you see a person, the first thing you see is their face. You're not going to see a person and see their heart. What? Or you're going to look at a person and see their chest. Obviously, men look at your boobs, but that's not the point. But you're not going to look at a person and then you look at their forehead. The whole time you're having a conversation, you're looking at their forehead. Like, no. You're going to look directly at their eyes. And I felt with them looking at me in my eyes, their eyes going down on my nose. Now everything is just circling here. I was just so uncomfortable. And I know this is going to sound a bit, I don't know what, but it just made me also uncomfortable with men, like being around men, because I just see other girls with small noses and I'd just be like, oh, but like, I'm not as pretty as them or whatever. Let me tell you, hey, I just told you, my nose, I'm going to walk like that. Dr. Kim did what he had to do. Like, you guys can see the difference. Don't lie. Don't sit there in your chair and lie and say you can't see the difference. Don't lie. But yeah, guys, I love my appearance. You guys know that I invest so much in my appearance, and I love aesthetically pleasing procedures, non-invasive procedures. I've got my cheek fill, I've got cheek fillers, I've got my smile lines done, I've got my nose done, my stomach done. What else? No, that's all. But I pride myself in my appearance because I just feel like it's a lasting thing. When the first thing people see you, obviously they're gonna be like, oh, she was looking so nice. Her hair was curled so nicely. I loved her necklace. I love her jewelry. And these things don't have, let me tell you, okay, when it comes to physical appearance, we're just gonna say hair, nails, makeup, whatever. These things are not that expensive as people think they are. Let me not lie to you. These things are not as expensive as people think they are. Firstly, when it comes to makeup, there's drugstore makeup that is very affordable. I use strictly, the only thing that I use that is expensive, I think, with me is my, what is that? What is my clearance powder? What else? That's all. That's the most expensive. Oh, and lashes. I don't compromise when it comes to lashes. Even if a lash is $300, I'll buy it. That's the only thing that's expensive on my face. The rest of the thing is strictly drugstore. I buy my concealers from Discount, $145. Infallible is $140. Was it $145 or $150? I'm not sure. I buy my concealers from Discount. My powders from Discount. They have so much affordable. If you can't afford your Maybellines in them, try Essence. Essence has amazing. You guys saw this Essence compact powder that I use to set my foundation. It's 65 rand, I think. So you can't say no, makeup is expensive. Makeup is really, really cheap. Also, you just have to learn how to do it the perfect way, or learn like a specific technique for you to be like, okay, so this one is buying Dior, but I'm using Maybelline and my makeup is coming out nicer than hers. So makeup is not cheap. When it comes to hair, guys, braids would not kill you. You can have braids and save towards that very affordable but good quality wig that you will have. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. When I have long jet black hair, I feel like the baddest bitch. I'm gonna tell you, my first wig came from my boyfriend, my then boyfriend. He said to me, what did he say? I don't remember. We were at his friend's house, and then all of the hands had wigs, guys. This thing is an ongoing process. All of the hands had wigs. I remember everybody had like 30 inches or whatever, and I was still new to Pretoria or whatever. I didn't know the lifestyle, so I dated this guy, and we went to this. It wasn't a party. It was a chill session or whatever. You know, the politician. I'm not gonna go into that, but everybody had wigs. You know, the girls were wearing your Louis, they were that's when I fell in love with an Alma. I was 21 years old. I fell in love with an Alma BB. I know you see her at the back. No, me. I fell in love with an Alma BB. I loved it so much because I saw it on this girl. I don't remember who she was, but she told me her name. I remember because she told me how much the bag was. It was 18K at the time. That bag was 18K at the time. So she told me, this is an Alma BB, whatever. My boyfriend got it for me. And I was just like, wow. So a man can do all of these things for you. So I think my then boyfriend was embarrassed that all of these girls have like long ass hair. And I remember, guys, I'm not even going to lie to you. I had like a 12-inch wave. Wave. I had a 12-inch weave. I bought that wig myself. With my first, when I started working, remember I was working, I bought that wig myself, and I was just like, okay, I prided myself in that hair, guys. I took care of that. I didn't sleep in that hair. I would take it on and off, whatever. So I was only on with 12-inch hair. It was okay. I was fine. Like, obviously, I felt some type of way because all these hands are looking so nice, and I'm just like, shit, I don't have any of these things, and I was fine. So my then boyfriend went and bought me 26 inches. So I think it was 26 inches, but that hair was long. For 26 inches, that hair was super long. I got my, I even cried. I remember I cried when I got my first weave. And we went out on a date the very same night. And then he was like, you look so nice. And I was like, thank you. You bought this hair for me. It was so nice. So I think also that pushed me to be like, you look good in long ass hair. You look good in bomb hair, child. You need to start investing and buying yourself some wig. So I remember I saved, and then the second wig I got was from AliExpress, Satai hair. If you go on Twitter and say Miss X06 and then you say Satai, you know I was crazy about Satai hair from AliExpress because it was so affordable. My first wig from them, I think was like 2,000 something. I saved for 4 months. I saved 5, 10, 50, I remember I saved 500, 500, 500, 500, and then it was 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 something. And I remember I even asked my mom for that. I was like, and then she did. I bought that wig. It came. I got it. Guys, I felt like $1,000,000. I was so happy I made that purchase for myself, you know. And then that's when the obsession, not obsession, but that thing of you feeling good buying yourself something that makes you look good. You know what I'm saying? So it gradually grew, and then I started doing my nails. I did my nails in Sunset from Enoch. Nails were like 200 rand. My sister, you can definitely afford 200 rand. Don't even sit here. Don't even come here and lie. You can afford 200 rand. So got my nails from Enoch. I was just a baddie, man, you know. So it was gradual. That's when it's become gradual. I started doing my makeup, but I didn't know how to put on lashes. So I put what's this? I had individual lashes done. Same place Enoch. You do my lashes for like 200 rand. So they wouldn't last because obviously he didn't know how to properly, but he'll just do what he has to do. And then I just started wearing individual lashes from Undombi. Undombi used to do my nails from Tammy Taylor. That's when obviously the lashes were 500 or whatever. Obviously then I was dating this other gent who would make my life shake and give me money. That's why you then take care of yourself and take care of your appearance, because that's when you draw the necessary people, the right people to come to you, because you look amazing, girl. Like, you look amazing, sis. Obviously the right man will see you and be like, oh, okay, she looks good, I like her, and then they invest in you because you look amazing. You invested in yourself. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, physical appearance for me personally is everything. I don't care what anybody says. So that's when it grew. Now we wearing them inches, darling. Now we're wearing them long lashes, darling. Now we, you know. So physical appearance is everything. Don't let them lie to you. Person is going to look at your face. They're going to look at your body. They're going to look at you. It's not body, so they're going to look at what you wear. Don't think people are just going to be looking to you just for the sake. No, they are judging you. Don't care what they judge you about, but yeah. But also, I just want to say, from where I was there in my early 21-year-old years or whatever to where I am now, and we're wearing LV. We're wearing. I put it very close so that it'll be, you know. I got my first. I first loved this bag when I was 21. I was 21 years old when I saw this bag. 7 years later, I own the bag. Do you see what I'm saying? It's gonna take time, yes. It definitely is gonna take time, but don't ever think your progress is slower than anybody else. When I saw those girls wearing all of their LVs or whatever, I was just like, I wish. No, I don't wish. We just go in the store and swipe. Okay. Okay. I know that's right. So I got my first Epinoye. I even have a choice now. I even had a choice to be like, I don't want the normal LV. I don't want the one that everybody has. I want the LV. I want the Epinoye. And they were like, all right, we got you. So it'll take time, yes, but don't ever give up just because you like, my progress is slow. You know, my progress is not like other girls. No, your time is definitely gonna come. Just make a prime example of me. Whenever you feel like giving up, remember my story. Remember when I said I wanted an LV bag and I didn't have it because I just didn't. You know, it wasn't time. It definitely wasn't time. But 7 years later, I finally owned my first LV bag and my earrings and my perfumes, whatever. So it takes time. It's never roses, but you definitely can make it. But your physical appearance should be top 2 and not 2, because that one is the one that's gonna get you the bags. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Niggas are gonna look at you and be like, what am I gonna do with this one? But when you look good and you smell good, Zara perfumes are cheap, guys. Zara perfumes, and they last. And in my previous video, I showed you how to make perfumes last. You put Vaseline, you put the perfume on top. Zara has Gourmand Addict. They have Rose Garden. They have Black. My sister, please, for my sake, you can't say, no, I can't smoke. No, no. We all didn't start from Gucci's. We all didn't start from whatever. I recently bought this one. It smells so amazing. If you know me, you know I love oud perfumes. It's those Arab oud. Mang, 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 mang. You need to go buy it. But yeah, we all started somewhere, guys. I was wearing hoity-toity. Then tell I hoity-toity. And hoity-toity finishes in like 30 minutes. So you have to put again. I would put hoity-toity. I loved Whisper. Let me tell you, I lived for Whisper. I loved Whisper when I was in tertiary. So the fact that you smell good, you look good, your hair's nice, even if you did braids, guys, when you lay those baby hairs and you put those hoops, of course, because you're putting what? For my sake. Thanks. Second last, friendships. Please invest in friends that will elevate you. As much as we all make mistakes when it comes to friendship, obviously when a person comes into your life, you can't detect, but okay, this is a person who's gonna fuck me over. No, you can't. But when you invest in friendships, as in a sense of you see the direction that your friends are going, your friends motivate you. When you see your friends getting 30s, no, not 30s, sorry. When you see your friends getting 90s for English, you get motivated. You go to your friend, how did you do it? And they're gonna sit you down and be like, okay, I did 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I drank too much water. You can also do 1, 2, 3 in your studying, in your writing, your whatever. I don't know. But be with friends that elevate you. Not that every single time, money no okay, it's siyaseba. Every day it's us discussing people's lives and how far people are going. No, I value all my friendships actually right now. Of course, it's the clever. Let me not lie to you and say we won't clever. We will definitely clever about people, but let that not be the center of why you guys are together. How am I going to put it right now? I was talking to Kambo this morning, actually, and she was getting ready for gym. I'm like, my friend, you're always getting ready for gym. Every single time I'm talking to you in the morning, you're getting ready for gym. She's motivating me now to be like, okay, let me wake up and go for gym. You see, even if it's a small motivation, but the fact that you are now thinking about going to the gym and bettering your life and bettering your health, that is something positive. Me and Debo are always telling each other about how we're going to drive G-Wagons, how we're going to have big houses. It's a dream and it's a motivation and something that's going to happen because we are leaning towards it. We are calling it. We're manifesting it. You know what I'm saying? And we're manifesting it together. Yes, we'll, like I said, we'll gossip. My friend, did you see that one's hair? What was she doing? Yes, we will definitely gossip. But let that not be the center of your friendship. Let that not be the only thing that moves your friendship and what type of friendship that you guys should be having. No, let friendship be something that you will say, okay, I'm motivated because my friend motivated me to do this. The last one is mental health. I cannot stress this enough. When it comes to my mental health, I don't play games with that. I think that's another reason why I left the law firm, because it was not doing me any good. I was crying every day. I was sad every day. I was judging myself every day about how am I in the space where I'm not happy. Stress came, depression came. I wanted to take my life. I'm always fighting with people. You know, because you are not in a good space. You're not surrounding yourself with energy, that's going to put you in a space where you're like, okay, I'm happy, I'm good, my life is going absolutely amazing. So your mental health should be top 2. And also, I see that a lot of Black parents are part and parcel of our mental health in a sense of wanting us to be what they want us to be. And that could play a vital role in your downfall, because we need our parents more than anything. Guys, if you get blessings from your parents, that will suffice for everything in your life, you know. So now imagine your career is wanting to be a lawyer and your mom says, no, you're going to be a doctor. That's going to mess you up. That's going to fuck you up mentally. So having your blessings from your mom and your dad, that helps so much, because it clears that thing in your head that I need to be something to make my parents happy. Of course, you have to make your parents happy and make your parents proud, but that doesn't mean you have to go in the direction that they want you to go. At the end of the day, this is your life. This is your journey. This is your book. Let me just say, this is your book. Never sit down one day and take your book and be like, shit, I could have wrote this differently. I could have done this differently. Yes, there's instances where you sit there and be like, oh my God, I would have done, I could have, should have, would have is out of the picture. But when you sit down and be like, I could have done this differently, then that's when you like, I'm not going to settle for anything that will want me to one day sit down and be like, I should have, I could have. Should have, could have are mistakes that we do in life, yes, but they shouldn't be a determining factor in your journey and your destiny. So as much as our parents are our parents, but some days we must be disrespectful and just be like, no, I don't want to do what you're telling me to do for my sake. If you're not from Gushaya, I'm joking, but yeah, our book is our book of life must be written by you. So don't ever let anybody write your book for you, because that's their book, not your book anymore. So with that being said, I hope these help you guys in your 20s or in your early stages of life, in your early stages of working, going into that new job, getting into that new apartment, new car, your designers, whatever you want to do. I hope this helps you and you make wiser and better decisions. It's so nice having people that went through something that can come and tell you, so that you can learn from them and learn from them, and not do the same mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So with me, I wish I would have known a few people in my life way before I did the mistakes that I did, because they're stupid mistakes. But some of the mistakes that we did are helping us towards being the people that we are now, you know, shaping us into being the people that we are now. I'm not going to say my son was a mistake, but if we being completely honest, I made the choices, you know, but it's something that has taught me to be like, okay, I don't want a baby right now. I need to focus on my career. I need to focus on my life. So that has helped me right now to be like, no, babies, just career, life, and just chopping life, you know. So mistakes are going to be made. And I strongly believe that we need to make them in order for us to be able to sit back and be like, okay, cool, I made them, but I'm also rectifying them, you know. But also it's nice having people like us, boy, your exos, telling you that, yes, you might date that boy, but don't ever think it's going to be whatever, because you're still young, you know. I thought the father of my child was going to be the lover. I literally thought we were going to get married. Let me tell you, I thought I was going to marry that boy. But now when I look back at it, I want to swallow sand, because what? No. So please make wise decisions. Make decisions that will not hinder your future or make you question your future. Mistakes are going to be made, yes, but make the right mistakes, if I can say that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate you guys. I will see you on my next video. Once again, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also tell your friends that they need to come this time. We are so close to 60K. I truly appreciate you guys. You've been riding with me since day uno. We're here now, and I cannot wait to see our growth. With that being said, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.